Right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very final match of this particular pairing between two standout players, which are Franki and Strider. Strider won it last year, of course. They are one win each going into the final game. And this is indeed match 3. This is a winner-takes-all event where there will be overtime if there isn't a result after 16 turns, and then we would have kicks if there's no result after overtime. Overtime is one full half of Blood Bowl. It is not the same as in Blood Bowl 2, where it was golden goal. We've seen in the previous 2 games, Strider has managed to pick up a win when he hasn't been obliterated, and Franki has managed to obliterate Wood Elves with ease. So, which way will it go? Smash or dash? The Wood Elves are defending. That's a new one by me, kicks. Oh yes, kicks. It's basically 5d6 dice rolls. Who rolls the most, the highest outcomes wins. It's basically look. So the Wood Elves get a solid D. In my experience, that has always been pretty useful. And we're seeing a slightly different variation here, where they are actually going for the 3Ds on the line. Yeah, rollers. It's a roll-off, yeah. Surely that was... Wait, what? We didn't, but we could have. We threatened the tackle, but we didn't. Now, where's the ball going? He's going to have to pick this up. He does not pick this up. Ooh, spicy. Right. So, if I'm a Wood Elf coach and I see the ball on the floor, marked by 2 ghouls, I'm looking for a way through. How do I poke my way in here? What about... That's a very loud bus. What about blitz here? If we get the 4+ knockdown, we're in. So I think I'm going to probably open with a 1D and flood. Alternate lines of play for those available are awful, so I won't be doing anything alternate line of play way. Tree doesn't have guard, so I can't go through here. I don't think blitzing one of these works. 1, 2, 3. Don't want to go this way around because the ball's on this side. So I think that was where my eye went. That is still where my eye is. The only other line of play that you could, in theory, look at is to blitz the Wrestle Ghoul and then dodge through on 3s. But ultimately, you could be doing that if you blitz that anyway, because if that doesn't work, it's a 3. So I think the blitz is this. So let's see what he actually does. Is he jumping? Maybe he's going to try and jump. Pressure indeed does come in. He's going to want to 1-1 out these zombos. I think he also wants to take out the tackle piece this turn. Yeah. Right. Sidestep goes in, picks up on a 4, makes the 4, dodges out. Ah, he's chosen to take out the wrestle piece because the wrestle is one of the sackers. So he's taken out one sacker and he's marked out the other. Nicely done, Strider. Not a consideration I initially considerized. Yeah, this is good. So he's now got the 2D through, but even if he makes this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, he's spending ghouls to do this. He's going to have no ball recovery. And he's a bit strung out. Emotionally, physically, behaviourally. Finds the bow. Ball goes. And this is... Franki has now spent 3 rerolls. This is the deciding game. And Franki is 1 reroll on his own offense on turn 2. If you ask me, Franki is probably in a lot of trouble. Blitz here, looking for a pow, looking to bobble the ball. Yes, the God mode scatter. And I think you can screen this, in fact. As long as you can pick the ball up here, yeah, we can screen this. Because we'll also be able to bring this guy across, and he'll be able to stand in somewhere in here. Yep, there is probably the square. And suddenly, we're now defending. This is a problematic. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Wrestle Ghoul dead. Right, so in the second game we had to deal with it all going horribly wrong as the undead. We need to now accept that we're probably 1-0 down, and we need to kill some elves. Because it worked for us in game 1. If we're going to win this game, we are going to need to murderize some elves. People will be asking us, Frankie, where are you going? Frankie, Frankie, come back. And he turns and he looks at the camera and he says, well, with this evidence, I'm not going to Hollywood, am I? Poor Frankie. Oh, this is a glorious chain push. I approve of this chain push. Touchdown, defensive touchdown for the elves. Wow. So the wood elves are going to have to just hold this rest of this drive. If, of course, even if they concede, they just need to score to win on their own offense. Okay, well played, Strider, well played. That is not what you want to see as a wood elf. A shallow kick, bribe. The wood elves, if the undead were going to have a chance, this is the chance. The thing that I think I would like to see them sort of change, I know this is a replay, but if they do make it through to the next round, I want to see them threatening with the tackle blitzer, and I think we could have done something different here. So I'm not convinced taking the tree out is the thing that we need to be doing. On reroll, he's got to pick this ball up. What? Okay. An interesting new development. Okay. So if you're the wood elves, you're not charging in because you don't need to. All you need to do now is force a few dice rolls. I think we're blitzing here, I presume, and then we're going to dodge away. Tree's probably going to take one to the face, but he's used to that. Why the rush? I don't know. Well, Warmaster, it's what happens to everyone else's tree. When my tree gets rooted, it sticks to the floor like glue. But when anyone else's tree gets rooted, it just gets up again like Zebedee. It's quite stressful. Now we're seeing. I'm going to watch it from the other perspective, but I remember that. Whoops, that was a very close up of the tree's root system. I don't think we need to be looking at that. No one needs to be looking at a root system.
Brand new banger.
Olivia's tree got pretty well. I heard that. Yeah.
Florin77 just followed.
Hey, Florin, welcome to the channel. Now sorry, you all chitter-chattering. We have seen this situation before. This was the situation that happened on the offensive drive of the Undead in the second game. And we saw what happened in that drive. The Wood Elf stole the ball and fecked off with it. So, we talked about what we could have done differently. And I think we need to think about the same idea here, which is that we have to gain some yardage. And turn 6, it's that elf directly in front of the two mummies is the blitz. And we need to shove that out of the way, and therefore we need to do it on 2 dice. I don't like it, but we have to do it. Because if the closer to the sideline we shove, the less readjustment angle we've got. And when it comes forward another 2 turns time, it won't be, oh, but we didn't remove anything. It'll be, oh, but we've run out of space. Oh no, you can't stand there. Because it's going to be the space that kills this. Blitzkrieg, OMG. Oh no. Well, PC, I think whether we go fluffy nice or, you know, ruthlessly brutal, whichever, right? The construct here is, oh dear, that it's if I was watching this and I was one of the 2 players, what I would be looking for is, okay, fine, I've made a mistake. What do I do about it? And if I'm watching this as someone who plays Undead or Wood Elves and I want to know what to do, again, I think, what do I, oh dear, what can I learn from it? What can I glean? The point of this isn't to shred someone or not. It is to try and offer some form of advice or my take on it, because I'm also often wrong. I have a chat system. I'm well aware of how wrong I actually am. This could be all over, including the screaming and shouting. We have to put a scoring threat in, and oh yeah, I'd like a wider arc of score, so I would have probably blitzed in the middle. The Wood Elves are falling apart. How many have they lost now? Oh, 1. I thought it feels like we've lost more Wood Elves. That's the scoring threat. Yes. So he only needs to cover here and a diagonal. Troll falls on the ghoul. Warmaster, that'd be funny if it wasn't true. The Wood Elves regened. Oh, did they? Oh, that's nice. Well, I suppose they are made of wood, aren't they? So why not? Is he going for the ball? He's going for the ball. He is going for the ball. He does not find the ball. The ball is inside a pocket. I think that was very aggressive from our Wood Elf opponent here. I'm unsure if I enjoy that or not. Do I enjoy that? I probably enjoyed that. I probably did enjoy that, yeah. So you can block and follow here. That's fine. If we step a ghoul in here, we're going to blitz this. That's okay. We move that ghoul out of the way. Step in here. We've got... No, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Oh, pow. Fine. And then it's a score. Now, would Strider have been better counselled to just play a little touch safer and lock up the 1-0? Or did he go for the 2-0? Only time will tell. This has to go in. This goes in. He rolled a double 6. Right, Strider. It's this simple, mate. You score on 8, you win for €400. Frankie, you get to go to Hollywood if you can hold out for 8 turns. We've had 2 hours of Blood Bowl. It's come down to 1/2. Whoa. Yes, be aggressive on defense. Screening will not stop it. Yeah, I agree. I think so. Rochelle would like me to get out with that pun. I can't get out with that pun. I can't. The ball has gone to an irrelevant square. But we will just go and have a quick look. There it is. There is a ball on this screen. Is he one-turning? Oh, it's... Wait a second. Is it turn 8? It is turn 8. Holy moly. Holy moly. It's not all over. He's one-turning with a war dancer. This is not a very effective one-turn offense. Offensively thingy-bobble. So the war dancer just now needs one more square, which is totally doable because you got the block here. Ooh. When we push here, then the war dancer's in range, and we can leap over and score. So, now we get to have half time. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I always forget about turn 8. Me too. Right, we're going to watch this offense from the Wood Elf perspective because they're offending. And again, he's going to carry the ball on a war dancer. Ball doesn't really matter where it goes. One thing that the Wood Elves do need to concern themselves with is the fact that there is a bribe on the table. And so they do have a lose condition here. They could just get smashed around a little bit. We followed. We could have that on 3D. Didn't need it, but we could have followed for 3. Although it does keep it out of range of that. Although he's got 2. No, never mind. He's got. We've handed a 3D in here. Go fetch the ball. This tree has managed to collect together all the scraps. Sorry, zombies. Interesting. I'm blitzing that on 3D. We have to get damage output. So I want to be blitzing that on 3D. Woodies 1-1 up. Yep, the Woodies are indeed winning 1-1. Would the mighty blow hit have made any difference? He rolled a POW, he rolled an 11, he rolled a 6. No, mighty blow wouldn't have done anything in that particular instance. I do think that these 3, this turn, in turn 2, 3, you can be really, really pressy. And then on the next few turns, you need to stand off a bit. I would like to see a bit more pressure in here. Oh, the Steel Autumn Sale has now started. You can pick up Blood Bowl 3 for less pounds than normal. Oh. Awesome. Good foul. Shame from the Wood Elf's perspective it didn't work. And the ball is just being kept way back because they know that they just need to deploy that ball into the end zone much later on. Going for the catcher because it's a scoring threat. He would have broken armor if he'd have managed to find something with Mighty Blow there. I would really like to see the undead be a lot more aggressive here. If the undead are aggressive, they cause problems. When they're being passive, not as many problems. I think the other mummy's going to take one to the face this turn. Yep. Strider's setting up and saying, hey, see your mummy? Where's your what answer to the face? I think he's going to foul it as well. Oh dear. He doesn't need to bring the ball too far forward because there's no pressure from either of the flanks. Yep, the mummy is going to take another one to the face. This is just becoming unpleasant. Double one, double two. Wow. Roll of 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Doesn't break armor. Wowzers. Ode says, gotta go to bed. Thank you very much. Good luck, Ode. Hope to see you in the morning. Would very much like to have seen that mummy standing up. If the blitz is going to come in there, the mummy is only going to be standing up. So let's get the mummy off the floor straight away, because you're not leaving it on the floor, presumably. Then we can start pressurizing some elves. This is an entirely different strategy from Franki here, where they are playing a mega passive line, and I guess they're trying to trade hits, and they're trying to find a mistake from the Wood Elves, but Strider having none of that, knowing what's going on here, and just moving the ball gracefully from side to side. And he doesn't want to sacrifice Pit. What was that he just did? Oh, he snaked. He snaked! The mummy gets up. If mummy had got up last turn, he could have punched. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. The Wood Elves are just going to move across here. If we don't stop this, I say we, the undead coach doesn't stop this, they are just going to move sideways. Because there's no pressure from the clock perspective to score quickly. It is only their 13. It's not catastrophic. Although they are just starting to lose players. There's a little bit of pressure from the Wood Elves here. Finds the POW. They're going to go straight through the middle now. 1, 2, 3, and they're going to go and make home here. Yeah. Nice. We need to not snake. Oh, baby. Do you know, I think you actually end up leaving that elf there. I think that elf just stays there. Because what it does is it eats up at least one and possibly 2 actions. And the only players that can stop him are those 4. So I think Strider, although it sounds really bad, leave an elf get surfed, right? And no one likes getting surfed. I think that was the play. I think you just leave it there. Well, there's catatonic as well, Sarminim. He gets to attack the ball if I leave him. Whoa, 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 whoa. Strider's here and he says I'm wrong. One moment, everyone. Let's have a look. Right. Pausing. So. Ball goes there. Right. He gets to attack me if I don't move the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, boom. I suppose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. But what I'm arguing for here is, if you're saying if you make the 3-3-2, you're fine. I'm saying if you do nothing, and yeah, the 3-3-2 is definitely the strongest line of play. I'll accept that for sure. If you stay put, minimum one of these two punches. So let's say he also gets the best line of play. He gets to pow and go there. He's then fishing pows on a blodger. If he fishes the pow, you sidestep there with no recovery. If he doesn't fish the pow, you're fine. I think it's a preference, but I'm staying put. Yeah, I'm staying put. Unless you're going to put the reroll into it, which I don't think you did. Because you still had 2 rerolls at that point. Now, the opponent's response here, the ghoul that went for the assist, is kind of in his own way. He would want to be here or here, because then you can get something else in front. Preference, I suppose. Both is probably fine. Yeah. Right. Turnover. So, knowing that snakes really bite, hey, we want to stand this guy up. I think I'm blitzing with the ball here. You're absolutely going over there. Oh, you're going to do... You're not going to do... Oh, I thought you would do a T-shape. Just go back. Just pausing it for a second, right? Imagine for a second that War Dancer goes and stands there. That goes and stands there. And you blitz, then you don't have to dodge if you roll a pow. The counterpoint is, well, yes, but I'm fucked. I haven't got a screen piece. Yeah, all right. But maybe I could have done something different with these in the first place. This is fine so long as you don't snake. If you snake, it's devastating. That's probably a slightly safer blitz, roll a push, follow, stand there anyway. And it gives you a slightly stronger fail condition. But I like the fact that you dodged off here because you went and stood nearer to your man. I think I would have stood this guy up first though. Again, I'm eating once I get to turn 14, my consideration is just eating actions of my opponent. Because then they've got lots to respond to. But it is looking very strong. We might be seeing Strider striding into the second round. Third round. The last 8. It's going to take some stop from here from the undead. Your 15 next. Needed to be a POW. I think that just, yeah. You've just got too much. He's praying for snakes. You've walked around him up here. This is all dead stuff. It's just not helping him. And it's therefore 1, 2, not because it's stunned itself. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you've just got too much. Dodge. Follow. Ooh. Not follow. Blitz here or blitz here? I like the blitz on the blodger. Yeah. Blitzing the blodger. You got a bit fortunate with the POW, but it didn't really matter. And then you got the 2D there. Yeah, this is very, very pretty done, isn't it? Well done. Well done. Strider, since we were in the chat and it looks very much like you did end up winning this, What do you think was your biggest problem in this half? In this matchup? Where was the biggest issue for you? He absolutely needs to clear as many Wood Elves as possible because he will get a 1-turn. I was too aggressive in the first game. I need to avoid Kaz and it should be fine. In this matchup, yes. Alright, so you're playing off 9. He's playing off a full deck, although he is a dead ghoul. Alright, let's see if they are going to attempt a 1-turn. Not a straightforward proposition because you've got a stand firm thing and a sidestep thing. Definitely not a straightforward proposition. Woohoo! Okay. Right, in it comes. That's going to push the ghoul 1 square forward. He needs 4 chain pushes. He gets no chain pushes. That is indeed over. Congratulations to Strider. He advances as the second person into the next round. So that is going to be Strider versus Wenteros. That's Wood Elves versus Dark Elves as our next matchup. Interesting.